So today I'm supposed to be talking to you guys about a nonprofit organization. However, I'm not, because there's profit gained from the organization I'm going to talk about. But I'm not talking about monetary profit. I'm talking about the profit of knowing that what you are doing is benefiting somebody else around the world. So today I have found the American Lung Association, and it's a really fascinating and huge organization, so I've done some research so I can tell you guys more about it today. Today I'm going to talk about why I chose this organization, its history, and what their motto, fighting for air, truly means to them. First, I'm going to tell you why I chose this organization. This is my Nana, Margaret Newshin, and she passed away in 2010 due to COPD, which is a lung disease. And mostly she had always had sinus problems, but when we moved to Bakersfield, California in 1996, they got worse because of just the disgusting air quality of this city. A really good example is when we moved there, from my house you can see purple mountains in the skyline, but when we left in 2005, just 11 years later, my mother described it as someone taking a big, ugly, thick brown crane, just dragging it across the skyline. Bakersfield, this is how they portray themselves to the rest of the nation, and at one point they did look like this, but here's the actuality of the city. Their pollution is so bad that it's just brown and thick every day. And that's not just the worst picture I could find. It's actually that bad. There's actually the State of the Air Report card from American Lung Association describes the Bakersfield and Delano area as the most polluted year-round short-term particle pollution in the nation. Let's talk about the history of this organization now. Official history of the American Lung Association describes that it was founded in 1904 and have centered and under the name of the National Association for the Study and Prevention of Tuberculosis. During the time that this organization was founded, tuberculosis was a huge deal in the world. And the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention recently tells us that in 2011 there was still 9 million cases worldwide, but compared to when this organization was founded, it was a lot worse. So around 1954, when the tuberculosis that died down a little bit, they changed their name to the National Lung Association, and they focused on more lung diseases such as asthma. Asthma is defined to us by the Mayo Clinic as an incurable lung disease where the airways are more narrowed and they have mucus. As you can see in this diagram that I got from this website, normal airway is a lot more open compared to the inflamed airway that has just mucus just flying in the walls. And the American Academy of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology tells us that 25 million Americans, or 8%, have asthma. So there's some other accomplishments. The first nonprofit organization to say smoking as a preventable cause, Freedom from Smoking as an organization. Clean Air Act is with the Environmental Protection Agency. They developed that, and they're huge advocates against smoking on airplanes, which they got back to be illegal. Finally, let's talk about their motto, fighting for air, and what truly means to them. They are very good at tracking the air quality throughout the United States. They give report cards to every city in the United States every day. If you go on their website, Clean Air, you can find Springfield, Missouri, and what the air is like today, and explains what everything means. Mel Fabricant of the New Jersey Paramus Post actually tells us how they have been helping the victims of Hurricane Sandy. His recent articles tells us that the American Lung Association has been giving advice to people who are flood victims, and has advised anyone who has been a flood victim that they should throw away anything that has been covered, that has been soaked, because of the dangers of mold spores and what it can do to your lungs. So today we have talked about why I chose this organization, its history, and what their motto, fighting for air, truly means to them. Nonprofit organizations may not gain monetary profit, but they do help others, which is the most joy of them all. Thank you.